They'll be charged in like 5 minutes.
Chequea, bro, si estamos en vivo.
Yeah.
Eso es.
3-4 shotty, I got burners, man.
Mierda, tú ves.
I'm the murder, man. What the fuck is my fucking phone?
Okay, so déjame ver. ¿Y en qué tú te vas?
Murder, man. Fucking burners. Yo. What? Hello? How you doing? Playing music on my phone. Listen to this song. I just want to say I love you, but go to sleep. I will. Very soon. Love you. I love you. End it up. See you. Yo, my mom liked that song, bro. She liked this song. This shit fire, bro.
Static. Ok, pero suena como static que se escucha. How you doing?
Oh, y'all again? Hello? Last time I didn't have my camera on.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Tiene que ser algo ahí.
Yo, gang.
Okay.
Yo. Hey, buddy, right there with the ponytail, he look like a bitch.
Hi.
Hi.
Yo, what's up? You know you guys are live, right?
Oh. Okay.
Nah, just making sure. Okay, so the static que yo escucho aquí, bajito.
Oh, you coming correct when you coming to me. Just in case the nigga think he tougher than me.
¿Qué es lo que? No se escucha.
Tú. Se escucha.
Aló. Yo aquí, ¿quién allá?
Súbelo más.
Culo, pues.
Oh, tum, 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 tum. Tum, 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 tum. Program, what's the program? Program, look at that. Oh. Ahí sí está bajito, pero tenemos que ver lo de nosotros ahora. Ahí, ¿se escucha bien? Déjame. No, se escucha menos la vaina.
New York. Hello.
Está bien, ahí por lo menos podemos.
You fucking packy
En el envío se escucha mejor, por lo menos.
He was like, damn, your shit's
Vamos ahí.
straight. What microphone is that? Because you sound clean.
Oh, we sound clean?
Is that Shure? Are those Shures?
What?
Are those Shures? Shures?
Yeah. You like it?
Oh.
It sounds clean?
Yeah, I got the Rode NT1.
That one is supposed to be better, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so. Just because I record with this one.
Yeah, it sounds clean because I had to configure the sound and stuff like that. I don't know.
You're from New York?
Yep.
I've been to New York. It's nice. Actually, my favorite place to go. Like, it's my favorite holiday.
Oh,
New York
yeah?
is amazing. Yeah. I think it was like, I think New York is very misunderstood.
It is. I mean, unless you're not from here, you think that everything's crazy.
Nah, even in the Bronx, people were nice to me.
Even in the Bronx?
People were nice. Yeah, in the Bronx, Queens, Harlem, people were nice. There's a lot of crackheads in Harlem, though.
Too many crackheads.
But it's just like here, the crackheads don't do nothing. They probably ask you for money, but that's bad.
Okay, you sound perfect.
Oh, am I on stream with you?
Yeah, you're on my stream.
You guys. Oh, okay. What are you streaming? On like Twitch or?
We just were able to get it on
Kick.
Nah, we're on YouTube.
On YouTube, okay. Let me look for you.
Yeah, we just downloaded everything. We're getting everything situated so that we're able to
right.
get the ball rolling. That's why we got the.
Are you guys Dominican?
Yeah. Yep. Yes,
awesome.
we are.
Awesome.
Let's see. Oh.
Even the acts over there don't recognize that I'm an act.
Damn.
Yeah.
Why? Where you from?
My family from Yemen. I'm from the UK.
Oh, from Yemen. Yeah. There's a lot of.
They all own the delis.
Yeah.
They're all in the delis. Yeah.
They're all.
All the delis.
Salam alaikum, Habibi.
Marhaba.
Marhaba.
What's that? Hold on, what's that?
That's hilarious.
Marhaba is like, yeah, hello. Like, hello.
I just be saying salam alaikum.
Salam alaikum. So, like, basically, obviously, like, Muslims believe in Jesus. And we believe, like, Jesus said, like, when you greet people, greet them with peace be upon you. And that's what salam alaikum means. Peace be with you.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you guys,
it's like we following Jesus.
So you guys believe in Jesus?
Yeah. We believe he's a prophet, like he's a messenger sent by God.
And you guys are Muslims?
Yeah.
That's a new.
Yeah, we believe. Yeah, we believe in Adam and Eve. We believe in Noah's Ark, and Noah is Nuh in Arabic. Yeah, man. So we believe in a lot of the same things, a lot of the same teachings.
Hold on, my fault. If you see me like scroll, I'm fucking around with the
Nah, you're
sound.
just trying to listen.
I'm trying to see how the sound sounds.
Trying to fuck around with the sound. Yeah.
Is it too loud? Like when you're hearing me?
Nah, you sound fine.
All right, you don't hear no static.
Nah, you sound perfect.
All right, perfect. All right, so we're good.
When are you gonna take this like and put this on YouTube? Like as in like when are you gonna start doing it properly?
Well, like I finally got the stream up on YouTube. I was able to get the screen on YouTube, so that was a plus. So I'm guessing tomorrow we're gonna start getting the ball rolling.
God willing, man. I'm wishing the best for you guys.
Thank you, man.
Thank you.
Thank you. So, all right,
man.
so my question is, what's your opinion on the whole situation? You know the situation.
Which situation?
Huh? Israel, Gaza, West Bank.
Do you want me to go over it and how I think about it?
Yeah, of course. I mean, it's your opinion.
I believe that Israel was put in place for them to have a European colonialism, like colonialism. I can't even talk right now because I'm fucked up.
Colonialism.
Yeah. Like kind of like settlement in the Middle East. You get what I mean? Because if like we gotta understand, like when you go to Israel and you do a DNA test, it doesn't come up as Israeli. It comes up as Polish or another country that they've moved from because they've all got two passports. You know what I mean? They're not all from.
Being Jewish is not. It's a religion. It's
And
not.
it's a religion, isn't it?
An ethnicity.
That's what I'm saying. It's not an ethnicity. And then when they say, "Oh, you're being anti-Semitic, you're being this, you're being that," these guys are not. They're not Semites. You know what I mean? The Semitic people are actually the Palestinians because they were Jewish before, but when the Crusaders come to kill the Jews, the Muslims actually stepped in and said, "Look, we're going to protect you, but there's just going to be a small tax. You can live here. We'll protect you. Anything that you need, we'll supply it for you."
Empire.
Yeah, we'll supply it for you, but there's just that small tax, and they ended up becoming Muslim anyway because they didn't have to pay the tax. So in reality, they are the Semites. So it's anti-Semitic to really be doing what Israel's doing. So it's a genocidal anti-Semitic movement that Israel's doing. But the way they word it and the way like because they own a lot of the media, and they own a lot of the big companies.
They do. They made it
a lot of political power. Yeah, they fund a lot of the political powers in the UK. So Labour just won in the UK, but 80% of the funding come from Israel. So it's like they get to put policies in.
So would you say that the United States put Israelis there? Well, not the United States because we got to stop the bullshit and the concept.
It was the UK that did it.
We have to stop the bull crap about saying the UK, the United States, because if it really was for the United States, we wouldn't be there. Most people don't want the United States there interfering. But there's people that lobby, regular people just like you and me, that are lobbying and paying and making. Well, this is what I think. I mean, I'm not a genius, but you have to say this is what I think, quote unquote. But what's happening is that you have people in power that have been caught in certain circumstances because they use a lot of bribing, and if you're not bribable, they'll bring a beautiful woman, catch you in, if you like little kids or whatever, they'll catch you in some type of environment, and they'll make you vote for them. They'll make you do what they want.
Can I ask you a question? Like, and this is for real, all right?
All right.
When have you ever heard of a pastor having a book about his sexual, like his sexual desires with his wife or with his daughter? You've never heard of a pastor making a book about sex, or a book about, or a website about sex toys and stuff. But you have rabbis in Israel who are meant to be the holiest people, right?
This guy was
In Judaism,
Rabbi. What's his name?
Shmuley, Rabbi Shmuley.
But he's an evil guy. Candace Owens beat him so bad the other day.
Beat him black and blue, bro. The way she did him, bro.
The way she came and she just went whop whop whop.
And she didn't attack his character. She didn't do what he did. She literally sat there. She waited for a turn.
The first thing that he tried to do was attack her character. That was the
why? That's not what the question was. It's not what the question was. Like, Piers Morgan asked the question, she answered it perfectly, and she answered it with facts and statements from other people.
Right. When you when you don't have anything to back, that's what you do. You bash the person's character.
Exactly. And the thing is, for me as well, like, whereas like my family are from Yemen, right now, I mean, they bombed Yemen recently for interfering. Israel bombed Yemen.
They did.
Yeah, they bombed it, but like
where the Houthis, right, from Yemen.
Yeah, the Houthis. Yeah, but they're stopping the shipments from going through the
I follow
Sina.
a lot of what's going on. I mean,
yeah.
After the first Nakba.
Yeah, the Nakba. Yeah, where they kicked everybody out of their homes and
Yeah, that was ridiculous. That was crazy. But the thing is, that's what's going on now. They're trying to say, "Oh, we're going after Hamas. Hamas is not in the West Bank."
Yeah, true.
You know,
my thing is as well. Like, they're saying we're going this hard because they have hostages, right? They've killed more hostages than Hamas has. Like, they're literally bombing the places that have the hostages in there.
Well, you know
they even
they have a law that they rather kill the hostages that Hamas takes instead of bringing them home. If they like when they were leaving the border between Gaza and southern Israel. Well, eastern southern Israel. Western southern Israel. They were shooting at those trucks and they had people. They had Israelis there. And
bro.
Isn't it so crazy how they have one of the best intelligence in the world? They have the best intelligence in the world, and nobody stopped them. There was nobody that stopped them.
My thing is, right,
it's kind of weird.
Their image is what they really care about. You know what I mean? Like, oh yeah, we love people of color, we love people from other countries. It's okay, you can come here as long as you're Jewish. Doesn't matter what color you are, right? When the Ethiopians came, the Ethiopian Jews that came from Ethiopia to Israel, they sterilized them so that they couldn't have kids with the Europeans. When the Yemenis from my country, the Jews,
every single one,
they sterilized them. Yes, they sterilized them so they couldn't have kids.
And the people were okay with that?
What could they do? They don't know. They literally said, "Oh, here's a vaccine. You know, you're in Israel, it's a different country. You need this, right?" When the Yemeni Jews moved right from Yemen to Israel, they took away their children, bro. This is not Judaism at all. This is not true Judaism, because the Orthodox Jews, it says in their book, they don't have a land. They don't have a land.
But it's
they don't.
Is what is it? Are you
exile?
Is the Zionists doing it?
Zionism, yeah, of course, because they're all Europeans. They're all Europeans, just like how the Europeans started the slavery in Africa, just how the Europeans caused the borders to change in Africa and caused a lot of civil wars, just like how the Europeans went to America, killed off a race of people, and then and then made like whole franchise
I
off of
think
betting
and I
from them.
wish that people would just open their minds, and I wish that there was no extremists in any culture. I don't care where you're from, any like this whole thing about like what I saw a documentary about the dancing boys in Afghanistan.
Yeah.
You know how they have all this thing about women can't go out in public, dance or whatever, but they have boys and they're taking boys and it's regular. They're like molesting boys.
I don't know about Afghanistan because I haven't done much research on Afghanistan. But when it comes to like US and UK media, I don't tend to take it. I take it with a grain of salt. Um, because it's like a thing
Oh, I
where
wasn't
like,
taking the U.S. media. I really did my research.
oh, okay.
Like this is
But
just
like Al Qaeda and the Taliban were funded by the US to fight Russia and Afghanistan.
oh, of course. And when Osama bin Laden saw what was going on, something switched in him because the only thing that was being bombed was his people.
His people, yeah. And I don't think he did 9/11.
I think that 9/11 was almost like I'm not I think 9/11 was more like a October 7th.
Where they let it happen so that
They
they
knew
could.
something was happening. They knew something was happening. They needed
That's a
an
nice way to explain
excuse.
it.
They needed an excuse in order to go into the Middle East. They
But you know
needed
what's
an
crazy?
excuse in order to go to Iraq. So since everybody was in uproar, Iraq did not have anything to do with it. They did not have no weapons of mass destruction. And you have Benjamin Netanyahu going into the
Hmm.
Congress and saying you have to bomb Iraq, but then you gave all the power to Iran, and then you let go a couple. I think it was last year, $8 billion to Iran that were frozen. And then you're saying these people are crazy, these people are horrible, we have to fight them, but you gave them money, you
Yeah.
practically funded them.
Because they need a kind of like evil villain to look good when they do fucked up shit. And the thing is, like, how are you gonna go into Iraq for a supposed Saudi Arabian man bombing the World Trade Center?
I think you know who I think that gave the best example of everything. His name is Nayib Bukele from Salvador. He was speaking. You should look for him. Nayib Bukele speaks on. He's actually Middle Eastern. His parents. That's why his name is
Oh,
Najib
okay.
Bukele. Um, he said taxes. Taxes is only for people to have the illusion that they're funding the government. But how is the government really funded? By the Fed and by the bonds, by
By the
federal
bonds, yeah.
bonds. Who buys the most of the bonds? The Fed. So we pay
It's
high
just a cycle.
taxes only so we can have the illusion that we're funding the government. Does that make sense?
Mm. Yeah.
Think about it. The U.S. went away from um, gold and went to the dollar,
And that's why they killed Gaddafi.
and that's why Gaddafi was killed because
Yeah.
because Hillary Clinton got word. They sent they sent an email to her saying how much gold they had in the bank.
And they wanted to make a they wanted to make Africa's
the
first
Central
world
African
bank.
yeah, Central Africa.
And it was backed on gold. It was gonna crush the dollar.
¿Tú no quieres una cerveza?
It was-
Oh, I asked him if he wants a beer. Sorry.
Nah, that's all right. I know like one bit of Spanish, yeah, and it was taught to me by a girl from Antigua.
Antigua.
Yeah, and it's literally the most probably one of the filthiest things you could teach somebody.
So what's going on over there in the UK?
Oh, there's I don't know. In the UK, I mean, there was riots a couple like maybe like a month ago, but that's just because somebody was spreading misinformation, and then a bunch of people that were that well over here you get people that are like in low funded areas and all they do is drink all day, but they're on benefits, so it's like they don't need to go out and work anyway.
That's
They'll just
what
stay
the
home and
government
they
wants.
drink. Yeah, and because they're white and they're born in the UK and they're like, this is our country. Nah, nah, nah. As soon as somebody mentions, oh, a Muslim did this or a black person did this or this, then get out of our country. Da, 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 da. So what happened was 3 girls were stabbed, right, and killed. And somebody come out and spread misinformation and said, oh, it was a Muslim that did it and he wasn't born here. So they went out and they started like petrol bombing
That makes sense.
mosques and stuff like that. And then it come out on the news. It was a guy that wasn't Muslim that was born here. He's just black. That's all. You get what I mean? Like but he wasn't Muslim. But they still went around attacking mosques and stuff. They didn't care about the color of his skin. They didn't care about whether he was Muslim or not. They
My
just wanted a
question is,
reason
where
to
are the
put a vote.
cops when they're doing this?
The cops were there trying to stop it. There was also people there that were English and were white trying to stop it, because not all white people agree with it. A lot of people don't. A lot of people really don't. It's only just a small minority of people that are uneducated. But they're uneducated because they're in poor areas that are not funded. And when this country does get funding, where does it go to? MPs get a job raise, and you get to go on holidays and shit, and spend it on weapons and
It
shit.
may
And
sound crazy
they're-
what I'm gonna say, right? But
mm,
it kind of makes sense what's going on in Russia.
yeah,
Uh,
100%.
every single time that you change the government and you go from Republican to Democrat, Democrat to Republic, they keep changing and taking things out that one another did. These people go to the same country club. These people hang out, went to the same schools. Their kids go to the same college and universities, and they're playing this monopoly game with us. That's why they don't allow any independent person to really vote. RFK tried to go independent, which I really don't go with RFK too much after I saw his stance on Israel. He's a Zionist.
Yeah.
So but it's either it's like choose your there's there's no other
What
option.
about Bernie Sanders?
What was it?
What about Bernie?
They wouldn't let him win. He was gonna win for the
Nah,
Democrats, and they made him quit. They made him get out. He was supposed to be
wow.
Hillary.
Wow.
Back in
And
2016,
Biden, apparently.
it was supposed to
And
be
Biden,
Bernie
apparently.
Sanders versus Donald Trump.
Wow.
And yeah, they made him quit. It's it's a it's a complicated situation.
My, yeah, it would have been the best if they actually did debate. Um, my thing is as well, the one you said, oh, the whole Russia situation. If if I know there's somebody that I dislike and they dislike me, right? And we've talked to each other and we've said, look, I'm not gonna step on your street and you're not gonna step on my street, and we're cool. As long as that agreement stays. What do you do?
Let me elaborate on that one.
Mm,
After the Soviet Union collapsed in 1991, there was an agreement that NATO was not going to move east. Right?
yeah.
NATO kept moving. NATO kept moving, and Russia kept saying, "Hey, hey, hey." Hey, it came a time. Ponlo en Netflix, Harry. There came a time where he said in 2016 there was a democratically elected president in
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 Ukraine.
Ukraine. The CIA came, overtook.
And yeah, they did what they need to do.
So they got this guy that used to be a comic. They put him there, and that's when the attack happened, and that's why he took Crimea. That's when he took Crimea.
Did you know they were gonna sign the peace treaty? Russia withdrew his soldiers. They withdrew the soldiers from Ukraine.
Oh yeah.
And they were gonna sign the peace treaty. And then Boris Johnson went over there and said, "No, you need to fight. You need to fight. We're supplying you with the weapons." And they carried on fighting because Boris Johnson came over and told them, "Yeah, we're gonna fund you and you can win. And yeah, carry on." But what
There's no
they
way
don't
you're
understand
gonna-
is you're fighting the war for the UK and the US. You're not fighting the war for yourselves.
There's no way.
You're a proxy war.
There's no way that there's no way. ¿Quién es? ¿Es tu mamá? Plaga. ¿Y Mai? Oh, hey. Pues sí. There was an agreement, okay, and his red line was you're not gonna cross to Ukraine. It's like Russia saying, "Hey, Mexico, let me have a embassy."
You can't.
They're gonna bomb
Yeah,
the shit out of Mexico.
that embassy.
That's
Yeah.
what they. Not only the embassy, they're gonna bomb right before they even build anything. They're gonna bomb Mexico. But I think that the elites have gotten away with so much, and they're going to. It's going to create a situation where going to suffer, right?
Yeah.
And the poor is going to lose. Only the elite will win.
Did you know there's a woman and she wrote a book about nuclear war? She did an interview recently. She said, I spoke to multiple
She was
people.
on Joe Rogan.
She was on Joe Rogan as well. Yeah, but she did an interview with a guy from the UK. And she said, I've spoke to multiple engineers of nuclear weapons. I spoke to multiple generals, people that were even like in the same testing areas for the bombs that were dropped on Hiroshima and Nagasaki. She said um, each scenario of nuclear war ends in 72 minutes and 5 billion people die.
That's crazy.
It's crazy. And she also said that like even Oppenheimer, the guy that helped build the nukes for Nagasaki,
His famous quote.
yeah, he was like, he said something like rats would not create rat traps.
Because you know that they were forced to create that.
They were forced. He didn't say that in the movie. I knew there was propaganda in the movie. There had to be.
This is also something that you could have seen in the Joe Rogan podcast. You know that the Pentagon funds movies. Yeah.
No way.
Yeah. They fund movies. They fund the movies, so they're able to spend it in America. It's just like any country they're gonna spend it the best they can. And yeah, when they went over there, right? They took all the Nazis, the scientists. The United States took all the scientists. They did not want the Jews.
The head of NASA was literally one of the worst Nazis.
Of course.
That was around.
But they were the most advanced people in the United States are dumb. Americans are dumb. Americans are dumb. our school system. I did not learn any of this in school. I did not learn any of this in school. This was me teaching myself. This is going to be ridiculous. We're on the brinks of another war, the
A war?
United States, because right now we're involved in proxy wars. But
But that's what I think Israel is. I think it's a proxy for the US and the UK.
it hasn't become a proxy yet. You know when is gonna is because
When they go to war with Iran.
because I think it's a mini proxy. It's like because when the shit hits the fan, all hell is gonna break loose, man. All hell is
Oh,
gonna break
100%.
loose. There's no other way. I mean, you cannot kill Hamas. You cannot kill an ideology. I'm sorry, you cannot kill an ideology. With what you've been doing with the West Bank, you've only created more problems for yourself and more
Yeah.
enemies in the West Banks. You have family fighting. It's illegal settlements. It's on the news everywhere. Illegal settlements. But one of the people on Netanyahu government is lives in the West Bank. They're trying to. They're already going and making stuff so that Israelis can go back because this is the thing. They're trying to push all the Palestinians out from the West Bank and from Gaza. They're trying to take all that land again, push everybody out. But Egypt said, nah, we're closing our borders. You're not taking these people out. What are you doing? It's not that they don't want to take people in. I mean, they could have stopped them from creating all the tunnels a long time ago. You know, but it's like they know that they're overpowered quietly. They're overpowered, and they can't really fight against the bigger Israel because it's connected to the U.S. That's why I say bigger Israel.
Can I say like the IDF have a ratio of one Hamas dead to 100 civilians. So for each Hamas
I think
that dies,
the bigger right now.
100. Yeah,
Let me see.
that's mad, and that was reported by the IDF themselves. You know what I mean? That was self-reported, right? Um, and like the whole lies about all the babies that were beheaded, and like I was just like, what?
What's the
But yeah,
ratio of?
Hamas have a better civilian to IDF ratio, and that's mad to me. You know what I mean? And even like some of the hostages that have come out have been like, yeah, I learned Arabic. We were taught a lot of things. They were like, we were even given more. Like we were given more than people that actually were Palestinian. Like we had toiletries, we had food, we had water, we were able to clean ourselves. We were given female sanitarian like tampons and stuff like other people don't have. You know what I mean?
It's sick. It's sad. I mean, I don't think any one person is completely not at fault in what's going on right now. It's like everything would be better. It's not gonna be better, bro. It's World War III. I'm sorry. There's so many people in Israel.
My thing
There's
is,
so
yeah,
many people in
this was done.
Gaza.
This was
I
done
don't
on purpose.
I don't believe that the Muslims of the other countries. I mean, I don't see Saudi Arabia, even though that they have great connections and they've gone to the West. Um, I really don't see because even the Prince of Saudi Arabia said, "You guys gotta like chill."
he's a puppet basically. So he wasn't even meant to be in power. The real king was his uncle, and they snaked him.
Yeah, they did.
And they snaked him. He didn't want to sell oil to the West. He didn't want to be involved with the West because he understood what comes with it. Okay, you do business with us, but you're gonna be our pawn. This is the deal. You know what I mean? And he obviously, with greed and everything, he wanted his uncle out. But even him himself, right? How many times has he bombed Yemen, which is right next to it? He's bombed Yemen multiple times. He's caused a famine. 6 million people were starving to death in Yemen. That was the worst famine seen in near history. Do you know what I mean?
That's true.
And my family would call me, I'll call my family here and be like, yeah, we can hear bombs. It's normal. Happens. Yeah, we hear gunshots. Normal. It happens. You know what I mean? My brother's got PTSD because he used to live in Yemen, and he would be try to go to sleep at night as a kid. He'd hear gunshots all night. You know what I mean? Like he's schizophrenic, PTSD. Like it's bad with him. Do you know what I mean? And this is all because like Iran's trying to not let the West into the Middle East. Saudi is like, okay, let's let the West into the Middle East. They're fighting proxy wars in Yemen, and it's like you're fucking with so many people that just want to live life.
I mean, just think about how life was in Yemen, in Iraq,
My
in
grandmother,
in we was talking about him, Gaddafi,
Libya,
in Libya. They actually
Syria.
he had created a passageway so that people in the countryside, the poor people, can have water. That was closed and destroyed after he died.
Put it this way, people like to talk about Yemen like it's a bad place, right? My grandma is fully white. She's English, fully white English, right? She reverted, moved to the Yemen. She said, I felt safer with my kids being out in Yemen than I did in the UK. She said, I felt safer out in the Yemen than I did in the UK. Even though I was white and I did speak Arabic, she said, nobody bothered me because it was disrespectful. She said, nobody talks to you unless you needed to be talked to. If you're a woman, you get the most respect. They don't even search your car if a woman's in the car because they don't want to frighten you. That's what it gets like. If you're a man, you're treated like a man, right? But a female is not touched. It's rude. It's it's against the rules. You don't do that.
In the United States right now, we have all these sissies.
Don't do that. When somebody's with their woman, you don't disrespect them. That's because you don't want somebody doing that to you. You don't disrespect somebody if they're with their wife or their daughters or their mother.
We've
because
lost all that respect here. There's all that respect has been lost here.
Yeah, it's going grainy now.
Oh, he said that his friend, he's from Yemen, right? And he had his wife, he had his girlfriend or wife. Oh, they were gonna assign him a wife, right? And I guess he fell in love with with his other friend, a female, and his father grabbed him, fucked him up, and sent him to Yemen. Like you're not gonna be doing that shit.
With us, it's like I must have told my mum I have a girlfriend, yeah, and I think I was 17, and she looked at me. She said, Adam, do you want to do this the right way or do you want to do this the wrong way? And I was like, what's the right way, man? She said, you go and you ask whoever's in her household, whoever's looking after her, if you can take her out. Because one day that's going to be your door and you're going to help. You're going to hope that that guy comes and talks to you.
Oof.
You know what I mean? So I was like, okay. I was like, okay. I got my older sister.
I'm messing with your mom. Mom is...
Exactly. I got my older sister to take me to speak to her mum because her dad was racist and didn't want to talk to me. So I went and spoke to him. Yeah, dad was racist as fuck. He used to make very racist comments. Not to me personally, he didn't want to speak to me, but like to her.
Just make it like out of the. He'll make sure that you heard the comment.
No. He wouldn't. I've never even seen him. But she would say, yeah. There's certain words that I can't reiterate to you because I'm white. I can't tell you. I can't say what he said. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Do you get what I mean? So it's like, so I knew what it was from the get go, and he was like, he would say to her, "Oh, they're gonna try
over there
and
in the
convert
UK.
you." Yeah, in the UK, yeah. And he would say to her, "Oh, they're gonna convert you. They're gonna control you. They're not gonna let you out the house." When I broke up with the girl, she was saying to me, "Oh, I'll become Muslim for you." I was like, "I don't want that. This doesn't work." You know what I mean? So it's the complete opposite. But the guy was literally, he was like, yeah, they're gonna mess you up. But in reality, we took care of her better than her own family did, and she said that herself. She's like, you were the only guys that put me into college. You were the only guys that like helped me get a job. You took me on holiday with you guys. Like my family didn't do that for me. You know what I mean? And she was like, I appreciate and I understand that I learned a lot with you guys. You gave me the
And
freedom
you
that I
guys are not
needed.
together no more.
No. But she still says hello to my grandma. My grandma literally said to her, even when we were split up, she said, "If you need me, I'll pay for your driving lessons." She said, "I'll pay for your driving lessons if you need it. Anything that you need, come here. You're still like my granddaughter."
They
You know
fell
what I
in
mean?
love with her.
Yeah. Yeah, bless her. Because she's what we call in Arabic miskeen. She's miskina. She's not had anything in her life. She's not had a family to teach her what love is. She's not had a family to teach her this is disrespectful and this is
So
respectful and
Meskina is like Meskina.
miskeen,
Mesquina,
or yeah,
like
miskeen,
naive.
or you can call somebody he's a miskina. Not naive. It's somebody that your heart feels for them. You feel for them because they've not had a good life, or they've
It's
not.
like they haven't been shown any better, kind of.
Kind of. It can be in that way, or this person, he's disabled, he's miskin. He's miskin. You feel for him. You know what I mean? Or this person's just lost his wife. He's upset. He's
That
miskin.
makes
You
sense.
feel
That
for him.
makes sense. That makes
You know
sense.
what I mean?
My
So
my my my,
she was miskin.
my thing is how don't you see how they disrespect so much like the Christians and the Muslims?
It's because we try and hold on to our values as much as possible. And even Putin said, like, if you guys are sick and tired of the Western values, where in Russia we hold on to our values of religion, you're free to come and live here. You're free to come and live here. But like, I can't go down the road now without seeing something on a board of somebody half naked. You know what I mean? I can't go on Instagram without seeing a girl that's half naked, or a guy twerking on Instagram, or this and that. And it's like,
Like
for me,
don't call me
you do
he.
whatever you need
I
to do.
feel like a she. I'm a woman. I identify as a woman.
Me personally, you do what you want, right? But I
Yeah,
just
but
don't
don't
want it
try to
being like,
don't try to come and tell me
for,
how I'm gonna talk to you. There's pronouns.
to be honest, I would rather address you by your name anyway. Do you know what I mean?
But
I would rather address you by your name.
excuse me, sir. Don't like this happens to me really.
Yeah.
Excuse me, sir. I am not a her. I am not a sir. I am they them. You want me to address you by they them? Like you really want me
I,
to
I
address you by they them?
I don't understand it, me personally. Um, but like, I don't. For me, just personally, I feel like these people are like, have probably had something mad happen in their life, and when
Touche.
when us as when us as like people see that, right, we don't see what's made them or that person feel that way, right? So it's in my personal experience, I would rather talk to you and try to understand why you feel this way, and maybe, just maybe, you might see in yourself why you feel that way, and think, okay, maybe that's unhealthy. Maybe it is unhealthy that I feel this way. Why do I feel this way? Why do I feel like I shouldn't be the person who
Have you
who I
tried?
was made to be?
Cause I
Have I
tried.
tried? Tried what?
I
What, talking to somebody like that? Me personally, no. No, 'cause I don't think I've ever had the chance, and I felt like as much as like I'm very open, I get a bit nervous just because I don't want that person to be like, "Oh, you're this and you're that," I'll cancel. But it's like I'm just trying to talk to you, and especially where I make music now. One thing comes out, and it's like, "Yo, you're a bad person," but it's like I'm
What's your
generally just trying to
YouTube channel?
understand. Right now, I haven't got anything out, just because I'm rebranding. But I make mostly R&B music.
For real?
Yeah, for real, for real. So like,
I'm more back then like Chris Brown, R. Kelly.
wait, I'll show you now. So this is me. I've finished this one, but I've recorded on this mic. I record at home, and I learned how to mix. But you ask me if I'm too busy for you, and I text back like, yeah, you know I'm chilling. I'm prepared. I got us to look forward to. You know you're the only one I'm feeling, and it's only right, and it's only right, girl, and it's only right, and it's only right, girl. I swear, when you look at me, and like, I must have bought a beat off of J.I.'s producer. I've recorded
What's
in
your
New York
IG,
as
bro?
well. I'll put it in here now for you. I've just got one post, and it's just
Can you write in the chat?
slides of my.
Oh, you can write it?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
And then yeah, I must have recorded in Broadway in Manhattan, in the engine room. And I remember going in engineer room. Yeah, that's the one. I remember going in and seeing like, "Welcome to the."
Associated with sales of drugs, merchant. What?
Me? Me?
Bro, what the fuck?
Wait,
Hold on.
I ain't even started yet.
No, hold on. I got you. Adam
Yeah.
got aces.
Star Aces, yeah.
Okay, I see you with the braids, man.
Yeah. I got it done for a video.
Let me see. Can you hear this? Let me see. I'm trying to get this. Let me see.
Let me follow.
Yeah, that's one. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna follow him now.
My IG is Soberbia.
Yeah, I followed you both. I seen you both. You both followed me.
Let me see.
But if I ever come to New York, you like let me know the places to go. Like especially for pizza, we tried some nice pizza places while we were out there, and I've not had New York pizza like anywhere. Like they don't do it anywhere. Wow.
Bro, definitely no problem. Let me see.
The New York pizza is something else. Crazy. And you know what? While I was out in New York, nobody was like, "Oh my God, you're from the UK." No one gave a fuck.
They don't give a fuck.
Yeah, no one
Everybody
really
in New
cared.
York is in their own bubble.
I thought girls would be like, "Oh my God, you're from the UK. That's so hot." No, nah.
Oh, okay.
Don't wanna play me, knowing it crazy and it real, telling you just how I feel, but I think different mindsets is what made me. She tried to leave me home alone with Coley Coken. Tried to poison me with a pose, I ain't joking. I was destined to make it, yeah, I was chosen. Still hating on the kid, doggy, what he smoking. But I hit him with that. And then Bodie had to go down to that. Can't say what I'm talking about with that. Cause if I do it, they gon' shit Bodie for that. That's the life of a lover boy still. That's the life of a lover boy in pill. That's the life of a lover boy still. That's the life of a lover boy in pill, yeah. To kill him out of be a situation, yeah. Shorty thinking I'll play, I won't play, yeah. Thinking through all different mind of space. Said you like the model cause it's got a different type of taste. Laughing off the hood cause it's from a different kind of place. Yeah.
When it comes
I
to
know you like the way I do my thing. I'm scared of love, baby.
Cause
That
I
pre
make
when I
like
blaze.
some
Can't
trap
believe you fall for the
that I
ace,
make,
but it's understandable when you fall for the chase.
don't
She a
usually
10, but
make
I'm
trap
calm with
music, but,
8.
like, when
And
I
it's
do,
different when aces walk
like,
in the place.
you hear that beat?
Got me busting up the place. I just wanna make it and I'm fucking up the rave. Body on the mouth where he might wave it in your face. But he my old, I can never put him in his place.
Oh,
You
you sound
understand
good,
that?
man.
Just seen the way he came in with the mama. We slap that. Only out your mouth is with the kappa. Only out your mouth is with the kappa. Now where the stack at? Show me where it is. And if the vibe ain't lit, I'm going where it is. I play it cool, I don't know, I'm careless. And they all coming in twos like a pair of twins. Disrespectful, you ain't really grew up like that. I got family that died in a rata. Talking in your son's wish. You should tell the truth, maybe then you get stuck at.
But I feel like people in the US would like my music more than people in the UK
Definitely.
because that's what I grew up on.
Definitely. Cause
Honey.
I used to go crazy about like, let me see. They don't make music like this no more, but I mean Chris Brown does, but you know they canceled him.
I don't think he should be cancelled, you know. Like as much as he made a mistake when he was a child, like when he was
I mean Rihanna
young.
was beating the crap out of him.
Rihanna was beating the crap out of him too. I've had a female slap me, and obviously where like she's 5 foot, I'm 6 foot. It felt like
Yeah, we're tall.
yeah, like I couldn't. Do you know what I mean? As much as I was angry and I was like, oh my days, you just slapped me in my face. What I did was because it was in this room, literally in my room, right? I put my hands on her shoulders. I sat her down on the bed. I said, "Look, you need to sit there because I need to leave the room now. We can't speak. We can't speak right now because I'm angry, and you
It
just put
feels
your
like
hands on
sometimes
me."
they're looking for it. Like they want that. Like oh, like I've seen women like say, "Oh, hit me, hit who?
Yeah, hit me. I'm like,
Hit who?
no,
What
like
type of kinky shit you on?"
if this is just me, yeah. If I'm with somebody and you make me feel so angry to the point where I feel like I need to be aggressive with you, I don't want to be with you. End of. Like, I don't want that. Like, I don't want somebody that I feel like there's that aggressive aspect. Like, I want to be around somebody that makes me feel relaxed. I don't want to come home from like work and be like, there's more stress. You know what I'm saying? I want to come home and be like, you make my home a home. You make me feel relaxed, you know?
I've definitely been through that.
Oh, 100%. I was dating a girl from Massachusetts. One of the worst fucking mistakes of my life. She was Haitian, and she pretended to be like this holy Christian girl, even though her parents were as well. They were really nice. Her dad was the one that called me and let me know she was sneaking around, you know?
Oh,
Yeah.
hold up.
Yeah.
My man said some shit. He said her dad was the one that called me and let me know that she was sneaking around.
Yeah, and imagine when I come to visit for the second time, I met the family, and her dad brought me to the side and said, "Look, I'm gonna be honest with you. The way you've talked to me and the things that you're doing, and I've noticed how you're moving. I like you, and I'm gonna be real with you. I don't think my daughter's good enough for you." That's exactly what he said to me. He was like, "I don't think my daughter's good enough for you." And I must have brought it up to her, and she was like, "Yeah, it's probably because he's jealous. He doesn't want to see me with you." And then he must have called me one day.
Sorry to cut you off. Did you think that you were in love during this time? Like, was that your baby?
Oh, 100%. 100%, mom. 100%. And I should have knew from the get-go when this girl was like, let's have a kid. And in my head, I was thinking, nah. Something in my head was like, no, don't do that. I was very hesitant, yeah. And then it must have got to a point where her dad called me. He was like, "Yeah, she's talking to this guy, talking to this guy. I just thought I should let you know. Here's the card I found in her wallet. If you want to call it, call it." And I first I asked her, I was like, "Who's this card?" She was like, "It's just a woman from work. She gave me her business card for a job." I was like, It's a woman, right?" She was like, "Yeah." I called the number on FaceTime. The guy picked up. I was like, "So obviously you've lied to me. So you may as well tell the truth now because I'm going anyway." She's like, "Okay." And she didn't tell the truth, yeah. And then I was like, "Look, be honest with me." She was like,
What was her second lie that she told? Like when you said you might as well be honest with me.
she said, "Oh, I was just calling him for a job," which apparently it was for a job, but her dad wouldn't have told me she was flirting with him. Do you know what I mean? And then I said to her, "Okay, what else?" She said, "You come out in November to see me for the first time. I went to see my ex in December." I was like, "Why would you go and see him?" She was like, "I went to go and see him to tell him that me and you were together." What? You couldn't do that over text? Why would you even need to do that?
There's WhatsApp, there's FaceTime.
You don't even need to do that. Because why do you need to make contact with him? You're not with him.
That was her ex.
Her ex. You know what I'm saying? Bear in mind. Thank you. All right. And the thing is, as well, she didn't tell me this shit, and she let me come out in May. She let me come out in May next year, without telling me that, without telling me all of that she's already been up to.
How many months went by?
So obviously she saw her ex in December, but I could come out a month before, which was in November, to see her. So she went to see him a month after me. And then in May, after I come out to see her again and her family, that was the second time I come out. When I was there, imagine this. Her dad called me and said, "Look, bring my daughter home. I don't feel comfortable with you out with her." I've dropped her off home and I've gone back to my hotel. The stepmom's called me. She said, "Can you come here, please?" I said, "Why? He's already told me that he doesn't trust me with his daughter. I've dropped her off. What else needs to be said?" She said, "Please come here because he's got some explaining to do." I've come back to the house. He goes, "She never told me that you was her boyfriend." I said, "What?" She said, "She told me you was a musician coming through from New York, from the UK, and you was passing through and you was doing shows. She's just showing you around Massachusetts."
No wonder. And her mother knew that her mother really knew.
But her stepmother already knew I was with her because I've already spoke to her stepmom.
She's a pathological liar. How she didn't think that
Exactly.
that her stepmother is not gonna speak to the man that she sleeps with, which is her dad.
And this is the reason why I must have fell for her, because everything that she fed me was a lie. Everything was a lie. She lied about the school she went to. She lied about her job. She lied about the car she drove. She lied about how much money she was making. She lied about her friends. She lied about where she was going most of the time. She lied about what she was wearing all the time. She lied about who she was talking to on the phone all the time. That's what I'm trying to say. And I told her, look, I said to her one time, I said, "Look, I want you to stream your phone because we're on FaceTime. I can't see shit. Stream your phone for me because I've lost a lot of trust in you now." She streamed her phone. I said, "Go on your text messages." She's gone on it. My little niece is sat next to me. She said, "Wait, no, there's a way you could check your recently deleted ones." I said, "Okay, go on that for me." She's like, "No, I'm cutting off the stream. I don't need to do that." And then later on, she called me. She was like, "Oh, I'm ready to show you now." I was like, "Nah, see you later."
She permanently deleted them.
You feel me? Bear in mind, she said to her dad and her stepmom, "Oh yeah, Adam, because Adam's Muslim, we're not gonna be doing anything like that. He's saving it till marriage, right?" I said, "That's a lie. Why do you think she's coming to my hotel?" I told her parents. I said, "If you want, yeah, I can show you right now the pictures that she sent me. if you want to, but I'll scar you for life. She's not only lied to me, she's lied to you guys as well. I'm sorry. I'm being real with you, just how you were real with me, and it's only because I got respect for you. You know what I mean? And I even told him like, yo, she would sit here and tell me that you would beat her. She would tell me that you would lock her in the basement, this, and that, and like
She wanted to play victim.
exactly. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's the reason why now I'm so like I got mad trust issues. Like I don't trust. Like I think 4 days after I found out, for those 4 days I live with my mother. My mother's like the person that I always go to when I need something.
You get that punch in your stomach. That's
Bro,
indescribable.
I didn't tell my mother. Even to this day, my mom don't know she cheated on me.
For real.
I just told her we didn't work out, right? I didn't speak to my mom for 4 days because I was like, I can't trust nobody. You feel me? Imagine I must have got a phone call from him one day, and this was a couple months after. She's left the house. She's going to live with somebody else.
Yeah.
Before she left the house, a month before she left the house, that's when we split up. So a month before she left the house, right?
Yeah.
He calls me. He said, I promised you that I would let you know everything once I knew. I said, okay, what's up? He said, 2 months before she left my house, she was pregnant with somebody else's child.
2 months?
2 months. So that means a month before we broke up, she was pregnant with somebody else's child.
Damn.
Yeah.
Bro, that's some that I felt it because I went through a betrayal, and we actually lived together inside like the apartment. Like we had an apartment together. Oh, you guys call it a pod. Isn't it a pub?
There's an apartment. No, pub is a bar. Apartment or a flat. A flat. A flat.
Bro, that's one of the worst. That's.
Can I tell you something as well? I was in uni. I was in my second year of uni. I finished my second year of uni. I had one more year left. I said to her, you carry on with school. I'll go into full-time work so that when you're finished with school, we got a place here. So I left school to make sure she was facilitated.
That's what a man is willing to do for the girl that he wants to be with. That's something that they're not willing to do.
Exactly. If I said to her, bear in mind she was taking electrical engineering. She was taking electrical engineering. And I think she was like one of the only girls in the class. And I was like, look, I'm trusting you now. Like, I'm trusting you because I want to be with you. Don't fuck this up. Don't mess this up. She called me while she was in class, and she'd be flirting with man next to her. And I was like, okay, now you're making me feel uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying anything wrong, but now you're making me feel uncomfortable. It's like you're doing it in front of my face. What are you doing when I'm not there? You know what I'm saying? And like I expect when somebody's flirting with you to be like, yo, cut that out. Right? But she would work at a bar part-time, and when all the guys would come in and be like, hey, how you doing? Can I get your number? And I'd be on FaceTime to her. She would want to call me. Not because I'd be like, yo, let me be on the phone while you're in work. It started off, she wanted to be on the phone with me while she was in work. And she would be like, no, I got a man. And they would be like, the same thing that they would always say, oh yeah, but we can just be friends. She'd start giggling. I'm like, yo, you giggling is like you're giving them the go-ahead. Like, you're meant to just cut it off.
You're not. I mean, there's no such thing as a guy friend. Period.
But bear in mind, I went to a lodge. I went to a lodge with the mother of my goddaughter, right? And the godmother was there, and she had a go at me for being there while the godmother was there of my goddaughter.
Wow.
You feel me? So it was one of those things where it was like she would have a go at me for being there where people were literally like meant to be basically like family.
and she's there going off on you at the same time. Oh no,
Exactly.
she was a narcissist. Sorry, she was a
Mm.
pathological liar, and she was a narcissist. That's what she was.
She was nuts. That's what she was. She's crazy. That girl's crazy. And do you know what? Like, as much as she kind of fucked with me a lot, she taught me a lot, man. Taught me a lot of valuable life lesson to not just, I don't know, just believe in everyone's, because everyone gives you the best version of themselves, especially from the get go,
They do.
especially from the start.
They do.
Always give you the best version of themselves, and it's like you always gotta just have that in the back of your mind. Like, don't let it ruin shit, but just be wary because people really
You
don't.
can't always trust somebody 100%.
No way, no, never.
It's impossible. I mean, me personally, I wouldn't. I'm not. I have trust issues. It's not that I'm gonna go inside a relationship and just automatically assume that the woman is a scum, but I won't expect 100%.
Until I see it.
So that yeah. And
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Just because you're Latin, and you would understand more than me. How would you feel if you had a girl that you was with, and she said, "I'm going to salsa practice, um, but I rotate with all the guys there."
You're not going to salsa.
I had a girl that I was with, right? And I said to her, "Look, I feel uncomfortable that like you're going salsa dancing with other men, and like you wear more makeup to go to salsa dancing than when you see me." And she was like, "Why are you being so insecure?" I was like, "Nah, I just feel like that's just disrespectful."
She didn't respect your point of view.
No, no, oh, no, oh. She'd be like, "Nah, you're insecure, and you need to, you've got a lot of insecurities that you need to work on." I was like, "You know what's insecure? Me staying because I
Did she
feel like
ever make you feel insecure though?
she made me feel insecure just because of the things that she was doing." But I was like, me being insecure is me staying here feeling like I can't find better than you.
When she would go and for the salsa lessons, right?
Hmm.
My question to you. My question to you. When she would go for the salsa lessons, right? Would she like say, "Hey, babe, this is how it went," or call you, or did
She
you
would
guys
go in
have?
joggers on a crop top.
You don't have to go to dance salsa with leggings and the crop top. And did you ever make an attempt to go with her though? At least.
Why show myself something that I don't want to see?
No, I
I
mean,
already know what's
because
going on.
if you guys go together, I believe that probably it it wouldn't be like to a point where you're as exposed to that. I would say. Does it make sense? Like probably if y'all went together, it would be just be like the instructor, just the instructor. She does not have to be switching, and you guys develop that. Does it make sense what I'm saying?
You wanted me to like go salsa dancing with her.
If she ever made it an option.
My thing was, even if it wasn't an option, why should I be subjected to this disrespect? Like, you want me to be for you, then obviously I'm gonna want you to be for me, right? And it's like, if you're available to everybody, are you really mine? Because you can call me yours, but can I really call you mine when everyone gets to touch you, rub on you, salsa dance with you? Everyone gets to see you half naked. Everyone gets to see you in all these places where you wear the tightest things. It's like, if I was to do the same things, I'd probably be arrested. You know what I mean? You get what I mean? Generally, because I'm a man.
Yeah, it's true. I really don't understand. Well, I do because everything has been so sexualized and more here and over there too. So because the UK is like
100%.
it's like the same crap as here. Just the only difference is that there's an accent.
My people think it's a thing where, because when I was with her, she was like, "Oh, it's because you're an Arab and you're Muslim. It's a toxic thing." My grandma is white, like, and if she saw my mum dressed like that when they weren't Muslim, even she would be like, "What are you wearing? Like, where are you going? Why are you going and doing these things? These are not things that you really should be doing. You're disrespecting yourself and you're disrespecting this family."
You're trying to call the attention.
My thing is, why would you need attention if I'm enough for you?
Because you're not.
And if I'm not, just say that.
In her mind, she's so insecure in herself that she has to dress in a crop top and make herself seen. Because I understand if you're single and like this, well, even if you're single, there's a certain way that you should dress anyway. But I believe that if you have a man, right, and you're to the point where um you're dressing in a crop top and you're making yourself so vulnerable like that, there has to be something wrong. There has to be something wrong with you. There has to be a
True.
fulfillment that you have to meet in order to feel good enough.
With this
Does it
girl,
make sense?
with this, yeah, I understand, and I think there was generally, um, with this girl, like, when I say, if you cut out the whole boundary thing, cut that out, right? The whole thing with boundaries and rules, cut that out, right? When it comes to just spending time and like having similarities and stuff, the girl was perfect. I could chill around there and feel like this is my best friend and this is my girlfriend at the same time. I'm not gonna be like later on, fucking hell, you still talking? Like, I could sit there and laugh with her and actually vibe with her and listen to the same music and this, and that. She sang as well, you know what I mean? It was that type of thing where we had everything in common, right? But I was the only one that really took time to speak to her about things that she would get upset about, right? Things that she wouldn't even tell her own. Yeah, yeah. And this girl would break down to me and she would cry to me and she would look at me and be like, you know what, like, I love you and like you're actually so nice, the way you talk to me, the way you treat me, like like sometimes I look at you and feel like I should just have your kids, and I'm thinking, you say all this about me, but you don't have the respect for me to even just be respectful.
That should be
You know
enough.
what I'm saying? And then when we had the conversation about the whole salsa dancing, after her calling me insecure, she was like, you know what, I was happier without you. And I was like, but that's not what you were saying to me. You get what I mean? And I feel like you just say things that you know are gonna, yeah, yeah. I feel like you're saying things that you know will hurt me, but you know are not true. Generally, you know are not true. Because when you get with a guy that doesn't care about the things that you're doing,
That was a way for her to protect to that was a way for her to how do I put this? Cut off the conversation.
mm,
Bang. Okay, maybe he'll shut up. Like, that's somebody thankfully that you got away from. Because
no, yeah, I got, from there I was like, no, okay.
because
If you're happier without me, I'm gonna let you be happier without me. But when you find somebody that you genuinely are okay with boundary wise, they're not gonna care about you the way I cared about you. That's the thing.
Let me tell you something about me. Um, eh, let me tell you something about me. Robert? All right. So he's my ex's cousin, right? And like he could tell you, like we've been going through something that like I try talk I've tried talking to her, whatever. And I said, hey, we know each other. Let's try to make it work, right? She tells me, oh, I don't want to go back to the same thing of arguing or whatnot. We went out last week, and then I'm gonna tell you what I think that she's thinking. Um, she told me no. After we went out and everything, we were, we had a good time. Nothing sexual. It was just we went out to eat. Then we went to the house. We were
Hmm.
alright. We had a couple of drinks, and then I went home. She tells me a couple of days later, oh, I feel like we should just be friends because I don't really know what I'm feeling. Like I don't really know what I even want right now with my life and whatnot. And I was like, all right. There's been a couple of times I tried. Yesterday, she went to her mother's house, right? And then she ends up saying, "Oh, nobody wants me, nobody loves me." Um, and then she her mother told me she went to her house crying. So we're calling her nonstop. We're calling her nonstop, right? And she's not picking up. He even went and knocked on her door, and she wasn't picking up at all. So what I ended up doing was I went and I knocked. I said, "Open the door." And then when she opened the door, I said, "Hey, I didn't come to ask any questions. I just came to give you a hug and let's watch some YouTube. Let's watch some Tom and Jerry because that's her favorite show. Let's watch some Tom and Jerry." And then I cleaned I cleaned her cries and everything. And then we ate some wings, and then I went home. She texted me back. She texted me this morning. She was like, "Thank you for calming me down. I really appreciated it." And then I never heard from her again. So my take is, we had a 7-year relation. We broke up. She's entertaining somebody, right? She's entertaining someone, but she's not sure, 100% sure of that person. That's why she's trying to leave the door open with me
With
and not
you, yeah.
close it completely, right? And just in case something does not happen the way that she thought that was happening, she's leaving the door open. She won't lose me completely because she knows that what I bring to the table, which is emotional support, and I understand. I mean, we were together for 7 years. But I believe in my gut that after yesterday, there's no, I'm not second plate to nobody. We,
Yeah,
us as
exactly.
men, we should never be second plate to nobody. Never. You're not gonna leave me on standby and then figure out what's going on with your with yourself.
She doesn't want to be second best, so why should you? You see what I'm saying? Like,
I mean, you told me a couple of days before that you she said that she prefer us being friends. There's no way we could be friends.
No.
I'm sorry. It'll be disrespectful to the person that I am with in the future, and it'll be disrespectful to the person that you are in the future as well, just because of what we've been through.
Do you want me to be real with you?
Of course, man.
It's,
Always.
it's disrespectful to yourself. The fact that you're there for emotional support for somebody, right, who's only upset because of another man. And then she expects you to pick up the pieces every time she fucks it up. My thing is, yeah, don't leave good for what you think is better, because when you find out better is not good, good is already found better. You know what I mean?
Preach,
So
man. Preach.
don't disrespect yourself, generally, man. And I've said this.
Us as men, we should have more conversations like this. Not a lot of men
Yeah,
have conversations like this.
no, because they think it's stupid. Like all guys, like, well, now it's popular to be like, yeah, I can never love a girl. Da 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 da. Everyone's in it, but
I've cried, man.
everyone.
My ass
That's
off.
what I'm saying.
They got some
Everyone
cold
has
shit.
been in love. Everyone has been in love. And do you know what? Like, I was never the type of person to be like, yeah, I can be with somebody like and not catch feelings. And I can go and do stuff with somebody and not catch feelings until somebody did it to me. You feel me? And it creates that.
It sucks.
Yeah, generally, because when you come from, especially when you come from having a mum that knows how to communicate with a man and knows how to be a wife and knows like how to treat a man, and then you meet all these girls and you expect them to understand, but they were never taught.
Damn.
You know what I mean?
Damn.
It's like you go in there expecting that love that you saw your parents have. You know what I'm saying? You expect that love that you saw your parents have, and you go in there and it's a completely different ball game. You're just thrown
They
into
don't
the
know
deep
that
end.
love.
No, because a lot of them didn't have two parents or didn't have. Well, I didn't have two parents, but my mum let me know. You know what I'm saying? She was like, "That's not how you treat her." You know what I'm saying? Even when like my mom would say things like, "Okay, I don't feel like this girl's good for you." If I fucked up, she'd tell me, "Yo, you fucked up," and she'd keep it real
Your
with
mom
me.
would tell you?
Yeah, 100%. One time I must have argued with my ex while I was in Egypt, and she was here, and my mom was like, "Hey, she's upset. Like, I don't care what you guys have argued over. Speak to her." Because she's sitting in the room and she's crying because you guys are not talking. You know what I'm saying? So even when if I'm in the wrong, it doesn't matter. I know I'm
Mom
a son.
was
She'll
able to
tell me.
come and say, "Oh, you get lo like the minute they say that, yo, what's up? Get lo
Yeah. So my mom has always kept it real with me, and if I tell her, yo, like I want you to meet somebody, she'll be like, Adam, don't tell them to come meet me until you've gone and spoke to their parents and their parents are okay with it. She's like, you want to be a man, you gotta go and show her that you're a man and go and talk to the man of the house.
Your mom is the GOAT.
My mom's a real one. My mom's a real one, man. And then generally, I don't think I'd have this outlook if it wasn't for my mother. My mother's a real one, man. And she'll be that type to be like, I'm not gonna force you to be out here and get married to somebody you don't want to get married to. But if you ever feel like you can't find somebody to facilitate what you want, let me know and I'll have a look, because I know what my son should have. If you feel like you can't find somebody like that, let me know and I'll be the judge of character. Because I'm your mother. Who's gonna know you better than me? feel me? And it's like my brother, one of my oldest brothers, my second oldest brothers. He must have gone to my mom and he's like, look, ma, like I'm having a rough time. Like I want to get married. Like I want to have a family, but like I'm struggling. I don't know what there's nobody I can really even like look to like around here. He has a best friend, and she was like, why don't you marry his sister? She said, if he's your best friend and he genuinely cares about you and he knows that you're a good guy, who else is he gonna trust more with his sister?
True.
And right now they got 2 kids. They're married. They've been married for 8 years, 7 years now. And they're still best friends. They're still best friends.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. So like when it comes down to it, my mom was the judgment of character, and she made it work. She understood what her son wanted. You know what I'm saying? That's why I respect my mom. My mom's like,
Hold on, don't leave. I'm gonna use the bathroom quick.
I'm gonna go and smoke and I'll be back. Priya, I'm having real conversations with this guy's G, man. How are you? We'll play something in a bit if you are still on. Yeah. I don't mind playing R6 if you really want to play R6. No, I don't mind. Brother, I'm just gonna and I'll be back.
Oh, Paul, that nigga you heard?
¿Con cuál? Oh, Elian. A Elian le gusta joder, Elian es perrísimo. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up, man?
What's up?
Yeah, bro.
What's up, Bree? Yeah, I'm actually on Discord with one of my friends that's from New York. I went to go and visit him when I went to New York.
Oh, really? Say what's up.
Yeah. He said, "What's up, Bree?" Bree?
I gotta get.
I told him I'm in Discord with you. He said, "What's up?" He said, "What's up?" I told him I'm in Discord with you. He said, "Yeah." He said, "Yeah."
I gotta get a Discord, yo. What? A Discord is like a chat.
Discord is like it's like imagine like when you're on the PlayStation or on the Xbox, you make a party chat.
Yeah.
That's like what we use to play PC games, but like you can make a server and stuff, and all your friends can be in a server and post stuff in there and be on the call at the same time and like watch stuff and play shit at the same time, you know. So like right now he can see my screen, like he knows you guys, like I've been talking to you guys, he's seen all these. He's laughing, right? He's like, yeah, man. But he was like, I met him through gaming, literally playing games and stuff, and then I met like his friends, and one of them was a sound engineer, and he makes music as well. He sings, like, and I went out there and they got me into a studio over there, like. It was nice. It was nice. It was like
fire,
bro, the funnest time I ever had was in New York.
It's not even like I'm not even trying to like hype you or nothing. It sounds good and it's good.
Thank you, man. I
No
appreciate it.
bullshit. Man.
But I got a question for you though.
No problem. What's up?
Based off of this conversation, how old do you think I am?
23.
He's bang on. He's spot on.
Holy shit, Jordan.
Yeah, he's spot on. My birthday's in October. I'll be 24 this year.
My birthday's October 6th. I'm a Libra. October 6th.
Bro, that's my birthday.
The fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Nah, man. For real?
Wait, let me see if Siri says it. Hey Siri, when's my birthday? Ah, it doesn't even say. It don't even say it. Wait, let me see if I. Hold on, I got my passport right here. I got my passport right here.
Hey. Hey Siri, when is my birthday?
I don't know when it is.
Damn. That hurts.
Wait.
Hold
Should
on,
we?
I'm gonna check. Say that for let's see. Hold on, I got
Mine literally says October the 6th.
Fuck. Damn.
Do you know what? I believe you because you said it straight away anyway. You said it first. Like, you literally said October the 6th. You wouldn't have said that out of nowhere. You wouldn't have just known it was my birthday and said it.
You're the one on top.
Our birthday is really a month away. Well,
Literally.
Well, for me, it's already
It's
what,
the 7th
29
year as well.
days.
It's the 8th. No, it's the 7th year. Yeah, it is the 7th. Yeah.
It's the 7th. Yeah, 29 days. That's crazy. That was crazy. My birthday is 10/6/91. I'm 32 right now.
Yeah, 23. I was born in 2000, bro. Like 2000, October the 6th.
I was born in 91. Well,
I got a friend called
Damn, you're the first person that I've met that's for real. Holy shit, you're the first person I've met that their birthday is really like on the same day as my birthday.
That's what I'm saying.
That shit is crazy.
I think I know one person over here with the same birthday as me, but like I don't chill with him. I just know he has the same birthday as me.
Like I'm talking about like not like oh I went out and then there's another person's birthday. No, like I mean like also we met and we have the same birthday and we bond like because normally here it's just like goofy shit, skip, goofy shit, skip.
Yeah. Nah, I mean, the goofy shit can be funny, but it's like when I find somebody that I can actually talk to, it's a lot. It's a lot easier to have a conversation.
That's crazy. I was actually talking to him and I was telling him about everything that we spoke about, and because he was talking with his girlfriend at the time, so he wasn't really able to catch up on everything that we were talking about. And I practically just told him like, yo, we had a great conversation, and at the end of the day, he was able to see how me and his cousin were bonding. It's not what. Nah.
You guys should have a podcast. You guys should have a podcast where you do it in English and Spanish.
English and Spanish?
Yeah.
What do you mean? Like I speak English, you speak Spanish?
Yeah.
Holy shit. Nah, see, like
people would love it. Genuinely.
Something different, right?
Something different, and how many people know English and Spanish? Loads of people. Well, that's probably one of the main combinations, English and Spanish.
We should start that shit. After you come from school, you just come over here and we chill. Cause he's still in school.
Yeah. Just crack up a couple beers, find a topic, and you just talk about it. Literally, you got them. You got
We
the
spoke about a lot. We spoke about the Middle East, the West.
yeah.
We spoke all
A
the way
life
from
story.
19 Zionist
Bro,
life
there's
story.
so much. There's probably a lot that I still haven't like told you about myself in general.
Oh man,
And just in
there's a lot of stuff that we could talk about, man. A lot. And that, well, let me see. I follow you on Instagram and then we'll switch numbers. Oh,
once you get Discord as well, I can like live stream like some of the music to you. I have a music video that's not out yet, but I have a music video that's not out yet. Actually, do you know what? I could even send you a couple snippets. Hold on, because literally,
so I could download it, right?
yeah, you just download it on your PC.
Yeah, I'm actually downloading it right now. What games
Let
you
me,
play?
Ooh, like right now, do you have a PlayStation 5?
I had one that I left in Dominican Republic. I'm gonna buy
No
it.
way.
Nah,
Because
but
right now, me and the boys are playing 2K.
I'm going to buy another one though.
Me and the boys are playing 2K right now. And we're from the UK, so we need somebody from the US to really show us like put us on like how you guys be playing. Cause I try.
What the fuck is this?
Let me see if I got any.
Installation.
Let me go on just videos.
Starting the application check to set up for more information and contact.
Wait, what is it? Are you on a Mac?
No, I'm on the PC.
Are you on a Mac or? Okay.
Windows. Yeah, but it didn't download.
Maybe Stan. Yes. I'm gonna send you a couple snippets though on Instagram as well. Probably a perfume. They won't get it till I drive out the spot. Watch the top drop. With the finger out the whip like pop. Make sure you get block another shot. Take the top spot. I know a couple of them with connections, hot spots. No one couple like these bitches all like
I know a couple like them. Hot spot.
No couple like his play guitar like Narcos. This be Cuban like because my dad used to play the oud. It's like a guitar with no frets.
It's like a guitar. How is that?
It's a guitar with no frets. You just gotta know where you're putting your finger.
Oh, it's like
crazy.
Yeah. It's like that instrument, right? That go.
Yeah. So they show me like a guitar, but you know how on the guitar it's got like lines on there to tell you where to put your fingers.
Yeah.
On the oud, there's no lines. You just gotta know where you're placing your finger. You know what I'm saying? It's hard. Like I would talk to my my music teachers about it, and they were like, "Yeah, we only know one guy that plays the oud." But in Yemen, like everyone knows how to play it. I think in the UK they would call it something like a lute, something like that. But they had, even they had them like they had like their own version in Europe and stuff, but it wasn't as clean as the oud, in my opinion.
It can never be the same.
Check your Instagram.
I just created the Discord. What's your Discord?
My Discord is. I'll send it to you now. Bear with me.
Let me check my Instagram.
How do I copy it? Oh, it's got an option there. Copy username. That's literally, it's the same. It's the same as. Huh?
No, I'm so excited. Okay.
They don't know nothing about my life, but they'll probably assume you can never step a day inside my shoes, cause it's just a shoe. I ain't really with the gossiping, no.
I like what you said. You can never fit in my shoe. It's just a shoe.
Let me tell you why it's just a shoe. That's what I'm saying. I barely scratched the surface, bro. We're not. Hold on. I'm gonna show you, and you're gonna lose your mind. Telling me you're gonna lose.
Isn't it because you can only fit?
Cause it's just a shoe. You can never step a day inside my shoes, cause it's just a shoe. That's what I'm saying.
Oh,
Yeah.
my nigga just put that.
Yeah.
That's tough. Damn, that's a double entendre right there. That was a crazy metaphor.
That's what I'm saying. So like nobody will get it unless I really explain it. Like,
wow, bro. Okay. Oh, mira, se bajó. Download it. So let me get. Nah, just go. So then, yo, 06. Oh, it's an email? Okay. Oh, that sounded like a Spanish song. Like the beginning.
I think it was. It was like just over. It was just over a video.
Man, hold up. What song is that?
Let me see.
Oh, is that right?
It's cut to a video.
Oh, isn't that the rich guy that be eating?
Yeah.
That guy?
Yeah, proper sophisticated man. Very sophisticated guy.
Yeah, he.
Is that right?
Okay, what the hell did I put this for? How much is that?
It's funny. Pre, you still alive?
Bro, I was just. Y esta vuelta, bro. No, but I was.
Man, if we're gonna join a call, it probably have to be like tomorrow or something, because it's 5 a.m. here. Well, 5:30 a.m.
We'll do it tomorrow. We're about to go. We're about to head out anyway. But I'm trying to add you, but.
Oh yeah. You can do it on your phone as well. It's an app on your phone as well.
Right here. Okay, add friends.
Yeah. I'm gonna send you a couple more as well. I'm send you.
Adam dot, right? Ace.
Yeah, dot aces. ACES.
If you ever get the chance as well, do you have Netflix?
Yes, I do.
If it's not on Netflix in the US, just like find it online. Watch a movie. It's a French movie called Athena.
Athena.
Athena, yeah, a French movie called Athena, and it's about
Athina.
no Ena, Ena, no I. And that movie is like a French movie about like the projects in France. It's about the projects in France, right? And it's about a kid dying, and the people from the projects think it's the police, and the police won't tell them who did it. Really good movie. Yeah, Athena. Yeah, real good movie. And it makes you think. To think of.
I'm gonna watch that. I'm gonna
But it's like, it's literally like people from the projects, and like people from the projects really made this. They got gangs from the projects to come together to make this, and in the movie.
Oh, he said he watched it.
Tell him that they actually got people from the projects, like gangs in the projects, to make peace, to be in the movie.
Oh, really?
So, and in the movie, when they're shouting out their block, that's their actual block that they're from in the movie, and that's them like literally coming together in the movie. It's real life. It's like they were fighting before, and now they've come together for that movie.
That's tough. Alright, so nah, bro, but let's stay in touch, man, and it's been a pleasure, man. October 6th.
Been a pleasure.
That's crazy.
October 6th. I'll make sure I say happy birthday. We'll see it on each other's stories as well.
Of course,
on Instagram.
We have to, man. We're gonna stay in touch and keep send me more music.
I'm gonna send you some.
Facts. I'm gonna keep
listening to you.
man. Se me
I
cuida,
appreciate it,
loco. Oíste. Take care.
Take care, brothers. Take care. Stay blessed as well, man.
That's all about. Oh, okay.
Hello?
Yo.
I'm muted. You can't hear me. I'm muted.
I could hear you. What you mean you muted? She said I'm muted. You can't hear me. I'm muted. You can't play.
What's up with you, bro?
Yo, ¿por qué se vea?
Yo. What's up, man?
What?
Nothing there.
Chill, boy.
Should be good. Oh, you see, it wasn't. Like now, I think that when I put my phone, yeah, it'll go. So let me keep it. Ya estamos más brillosos que el diablo los dos.
Cabrón, fuck you.
Pa'l carajo, cabrón, puñeta.
Cabrón, tu madre.
Tuya, cabrón.
No vamos a faltar el respeto a la May.
Y te voy a hacer respeto a tu abuela y lo voy a romper el culo.
No, pero se ve así. Sí.
Yo, what's good?
Yo, what's up?
Chill, boy.
Hey, what you up to?
Yo, follow me on YouTube, bro.
On YouTube? I subscribe?
Yeah.
What's your YouTube?
I send it to you. You're gonna be on the live stream.
Oh. Soberbio. Soberbio.
Soberbio, como Romeo.
Soberbio. ¡Oh, chile, pa!
¿Qué es lo que, papi? Dime, ¿qué es lo que?
Chile, cuz.
What's up? Where you at right now? Y'all in the South? Or y'all in the West Coast?
Instagram. Check Instagram. On Instagram or what?
Nah, on YouTube.
Oh, YouTube.
Yeah.
Soberbio.
Well, that's my YouTube as well. I mean, that's my Instagram as well.
Go to accounts. Chile, compadre. Desde comprado.
Yeah, so every production.
Soberbio production.
It should pop like the thing should come up. That's the icon, like the image. It'll come up as Celebrity Production. I'm on live right now, so look for the live.
I clicked on live. Look, can you see?
It's not coming out. Celebrity with 2 O's.
2 O's, yeah.
Yo, Chuck.
Take out productions. See what happens. Look, go to live.
This motherfucker says live. That's not. That's a. Oh, it says a current. Who's watching this? That's you watching it? So how
Oh, I got you. Never mind.
Yeah. How far you had to scroll down for?
I just clicked on live.
Oh, you only see that screen? Oh, yeah. Now it's popping up.
This was, alright.
Holy shit, he just saw his own screen there.
Oh, shit. Bro.
Yeah, bro, subscribe. We started
Yeah, I
this
got
shit,
you.
man.
Subscribe.
Appreciate it, man.
Hey, when you're famous, remember me.
Nah, hit me up, loco. That's my you can hit me up on Instagram. And fuck it, claro que me voy a acordar de ti.
I got you, Pop. I see you, bro.
Alright, man, take care.
Yeah.
Yo.
Konnichiwa.
Are you twisting my hair?
I'm facing it.
Yo, what's up?
Not much. Are you guys producers?
We produce and we make videos.
Can I hear a sample?
Can I play it here? Let me see.
By the way, the guy on the right, your hairline's fresh as fuck.
Ooh, wee.
And you're sexy. And I want you right now.
Bro, you want to hear the music or you want to fucking?
I want both. I want both. Don't get me wrong. I'm prioritizing the music. I just want to compliment while I'm waiting.
Hold on, I'm trying to find this shit. Why the fuck does screen keep going on?
Is that okay?
What?
That I compliment while I'm waiting for you to put on the music?
I mean, you already complimented once. It's okay.
Okay. Yes, very luscious lips.
Damn. It's
I'm trying to see
bro.
your eyes.
They don't know nothing about my life, but
Beautiful.
they probably assume you can never step a day inside my shoe.
You look like a good
Cause
kisser.
it's just a shoe. I ain't really with the gossiping, no.
I bet I could eat out your whole body.
Bro, what the
I'm sorry. Play the music. I'm sorry.
Bro, you going off on him talking about
There's a girl on cam. There's a girl on cam. You're safe.
No. I'm not worried about that. Like it's alright, how you doing? But it's like, what are you talking about?
Okay.
You said that you wanted him to what?
No, I don't. I just want you guys to play music.
Let's have a look at it.
Dang, that's cute.
Bro.
As cute as the guys on cam right now.
Alright, man, y'all bugging. Hey, I like your mustache.
Thank you.
It looks like it's
I like your tattoos. Because you know it's very dashing, you know.
My voice and my shit buzzing. How you doing, man? How you doing? Oh, that's a bot.
What's up, Juan?
How you know my name?
Juan Acabio?
Ah, man, you botched my name, Eusebio.
Oh, my bad. You're from New York, ain't you?
Yes, sir. Born
And you
and
20?
raised. Born and raised in New York, man.
I'm from O Block.
Hell no, you wouldn't make it O Block.
Here, you want to see a picture of me at O Block?
This is my brother at O Block. I actually went there. He actually went to O Block for vacation.
He looks like Santa Claus' son in O Block.
Yeah, I'll show you the picture.
Santa Claus' son was in O Block? Right here.
Yo, you guys are hilarious, man.
Yeah, thanks.
What's your name, man?
Negasaurus Rex.
Racist. They were racist. Stop using your fingers on your camera, man.
What'd you say?
Stop using your fingers on your camera, man.
Or what?
What the fuck are you dropping?
Or what?
Hold up, how old are you?
What flavor is that? Blueberry rice? Strawberry banana deluxe?
Blueberry ice.
Blueberry ice. You
Which
look
one
like
you got?
How old are you guys?
I'm 18. Why?
Really?
Yeah, I feel like if you have to ask how old I am, you go for younger girls.
Nah, because I'm an old ass motherfucker. I'm not trying to get locked up.
I mean, you're on the app, so it's like...
No, but hold on. This is not for younger than 18, though.
Okay.
Do I look like someone that would have to go and get...
Why would I be on this app if I'm not 18?
One
If it
question
says 18.
One question at a time!
Grown men don't yell, but go ahead. Like real grown men don't yell, but go ahead.
Fuck it! Damn it.
You can't be that old. Still acting like a child, but go ahead.
Don't you see my old ass?
I mean, I see old,
Exactly.
but the mind doesn't sound old.
The mind does not compensate the reaction.
And then the list, I don't know, I'm not fucking with it.
My nigga, what the fuck is wrong with my lips?
Oh. I like the one that's quiet. Like, I like shy, like quiet.
Oh, yeah, he
like,
cute.
Laid back, like...
I'm
That's what I fuck with. You talk too much.
Yeah, that's more in your age tax bracket.
I don't think it's more my age. I said vibe. That's the problem.
It's the vibe. Oh, you got the vibe. You got the quiet vibe.
Yeah, like a man. Like men shut the fuck up. And I don't know. You don't seem like a man. Like I said before. But what was your question from the jump?
Damn, you shut me down like that. That hurt my feelings.
Go ahead.
I forgot the question. I'm not even gonna lie. What was the question?
So what are y'all on here? Like, do y'all have like a podcast? Like, why y'all have headphones?
Ma'am, you're live on YouTube right now.
What's your YouTube? Y'all, make sure y'all go follow me on Instagram at VayLoveDana, DayNah. Thank you. I can't see that.
Nah, just roll it.
Let's see if they lying.
No, you're live. For real.
Well, let me skip next so y'all could talk to more people.
Yes, ma'am. Have a good one.
Less talking, more action.
Let's talk. More action.
Yeah.
I was gonna be a nigga to start it up. That's what.
Papi, pero yo no soy negro. Yo soy
Nigga.
latino.
Well,
¿Qué? ¿Es pani? ¿No es pani?
Fuck it. What? Yo, what?
Se descargó.
That's your bitch ass. Bitch.
Damn. Why you talking like that?
Shut up, pussy.
Bro, don't do it.
Nah, do it.
Bro, no, eso está incitando la violencia, cabrón.
Cabrón, que lo que.
I'm trying to say, ya. Estás prendida.
Y'all niggas acting crazy.
¿Por qué se descargó? No. Conéctalo al coso allí. Al coso de allí. Sí, al gris que está abajo. Yo, what's up? Man, yo quiero saber si se va a poder. Si se va a conectar todavía. Déjame. Hopefully it does. Apágale y préndelo a ver. Donde, que dice on and off. Arriba. Ay, teníamos a alguien en vivo también.
¿Es verdad?
Sí, gente, ¿han visto la vaina ya? No, vamos a ver si se conecta. No creo que se vaya a conectar ahora.
Dale refresh. Para que se vuelva tu.
Damn, that's crazy, but it was supposed to be charging that way.